Hello everyone, I'm Chris with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome. This 2020 BMW S1000RR. No, it is not ours. It is not the build bike. It is Buff BMW Biker's bike. Go check him out on IG and TikTok. He needed a place to store his bike for a little while, and well, it's here. Fortunately or unfortunately, he brought it to me dirty, so we have to clean it. So this video is about how I go about actually washing bikes when I actually do feel they need to be washed, because this thing's filthy. It just is. It's very dirty. So I know most of you are like, oh, don't put water on it. Ah. Guys, it's a motorcycle. This thing was meant to be in all weather, okay? So I'm gonna show you what I do to clean a bike when I fully get down into it. Let's go. So it is unbelievably hot today, so we're obviously under this canopy and we'll get it done. But what I got going, little DeWalt pressure washer, got Armor All freaking car cleaner, good stuff. And then we're just gonna spray it down and get after it. Now you'll notice when I sprayed up through here, I didn't really have a full blast just because mentally I don't like putting full pressure into the dash and everything. It does get wet, but I just don't like spraying it that hard. It'll be fine, but that's just my personal taste. I wish I had rear stand or front stand, really a rear stand to get this thing level, but unfortunately I only have one for Ducati, so here we go. Some of you might ask, when you wash a bike and you have all that soap and everything all over your tires, is it dangerous to ride? And the short answer is, yeah, it's going to be slick. So what you want to do, especially if you're one of those people that wash it out at one of those quick washes outside of your home or whatever, wash it, let it sit and dry. If you do need to ride it when the tires are still wet, be very careful and slowly apply the brakes, slowly turn. It's just like a new set of tires. Sweating like crazy. It's just like a new set of tires. You don't want to use them too much or you don't want to be too aggressive on them because they're still going to be slick. This is the same idea. They're still going to be slick. So if you wash it out and about, let it dry a little bit, kind of roll it around, let the water spots on the tire dry, and then go. If you're home, just let the whole bike dry. Now I typically do the whole body prior to getting into the nooks and crannies. Like you saw me do the brake caliper up there. That was just because I was there. But normally I do the whole body and then I come back to like the shock, this rear tire and all that stuff and get the nooks and crannies. But for right now, like I said, it's just kind of getting the whole bike itself clean and then get into the nitty gritty and kind of making it nicer. God, this thing is dirty. Oh my God. Something you can do if you're new or if you're buying a new bike or a used bike like this one is, when you wash it, something that I like to do is look around the entire bike. I do it on my own as well. I just sort of look at anything that's out of place, any of the fairings that seem loose. I've actually found bolts that have come out of the fairings just because of vibration. It does happen. So when you wash it, don't just go over it with soap and just try to get it clean. Actually inspect it as you go. It makes you more familiar with the machine. And if it's a new bike, you'll find little quirks or little issues that you may not have seen when you first bought it because just the excitement of buying a new bike. So washing it kind of reveals some of the good and some bad that you might find, especially if it's something new to you. All right, so now that this is pretty much clean, I'm probably gonna go over the wheels and do a little bit finer detailing. But for this purpose of this video, I'm gonna end it here. But two things. I'm gonna talk about how I get out the water from the nooks and crannies, which I use this Chemical Guys air blower. The thing is great. It's just kind of blowing out around all the seams and kind of underneath. And even the chain, I'll blow the chain off as well to get the water off of it. Then I'll just go back through and wipe it down. Now, because it's so hot, the water that we have here in Arizona is hard and just leaves all this crap behind. So one, the water dries very quickly. And two, it leaves this film or at least stuff around. So I'll actually go back over it with Motul wash and wax, and it'll just shine this up even better than what it is. I know it seems like double overkill, like why wash it and then hand wipe it. That's just me. I like to do a little bit extra. And then to finish things off, what I'll do is I'll look at the chain. The chain actually looked decent, like it's been cleaned recently. So what I'll probably do is let it warm up, let all the water get off the chain, and then I'll just kind of do a little lube shot with it to kind of make sure it's lubed up and not gonna rust or anything like that. But this is how I wash the bike. I know people are gonna be like, "Ah, don't spray it." Trust me, this thing is meant to be ridden in all weather. You're gonna get rained on, you're gonna ride through the rain at 60, 80, whatever miles an hour, that rain and water is gonna sling down the freaking bike. It's fine, it's what it's designed to do. So this is what I do when I really wanna wash a bike. The V4R, it's got ceramic coating on it and it's PPF'd. So I kinda only hand wipe that bike. I don't really need to wash it unless I've had a lot of track days or just a bunch of gunk, or it's like monsooning where it is out here now and the roads just have these puddles and you can't avoid them. So that's what I do with V4R. This is how I wash a bike. Hope you all enjoyed this video because it is crazy hot and I did it all for you. With that, you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you on the next one.